Folks, I have some news to share with you. There's a curse spreading around, okay? There's some demonic activity afoot. It's a big conspiracy, and I think we all need to be aware of this. We all need to be aware of the risk that is associated with this, okay? So now let me ask you a question, Alex. What do iDubbbz and Nick Rekieta have in common?
People not liking them.
That's true, but there is also something else. Both of them, not too long ago, or I guess long ago enough that it was before their perceived downfall, they received and wore on video an authentic Christian Sonichu medallion. And then that was the moment that was right before their decline. It seems the internet is positive. People are saying, it seems that maybe the Christian Sonichu medallion carries a deadly curse that will ruin your life.
Where can I get this? I want to test your theory.
I think they might be. I think Chris might actually be auctioning some of them off. I heard like whispers of it. Apparently, Trixie has one now. She hasn't touched it yet, and she tweeted saying that she probably shouldn't. But she had a cousin who tragically took their own life, and one of their possessions was a Christian Sonichu. Another one to put on the list. I'm sorry to say that, Trixie, but it's really the evidence is mounting that these medallions are up to no good. What is Christian? Maybe Christian truly is a god, and now she's taking her revenge upon those who doubted her via cursed medallions.
Someone's got to send one in for veto.
we
really, if we're gonna test the theory, we have to go all out. Go after Vito next. See what happens. Because he'll wear it on stream. You know he will, because he thinks that shit's gonna be cool.
I should tag Trixie on Twitter. Send the medallion to Dick for Vito's booty.
No, because Dick will wear it. We can't do that. We have to send it for Vito specifically.
He won't wear it if it's for Vito's booty. He wouldn't go against the sanctity of Vito's booty.
Oh, the sanctity of Vito's booty. The one where the rules always change and the points don't matter.
Yeah.
Where the rules always change and the weight doesn't matter.
So true. Folks, welcome to Detour Ahead, where maybe the show will be good and nothing bad will happen because neither of us are wearing Sonichu medallions. I am your host, Riely, of course joined by Alex, my wonderful co-host, my beautiful friend, my greatest ally.
Keep going.
My best friend, even though apparently I'm not hers, based on last week's reports.
Keep going.
And all around,
keep going.
No, I think that's it. I think that's all I got.
Loser. You could probably come up with more. You just don't want to.
Nice new hair.
I did get a haircut, yeah. It's short now. Doesn't show up very well on stream, but I got highlights. It was about time I had it done. Last time I had it done was about April of last year. So, needed to switch things up. Make it look like I don't want to commit suicide every day. Probably doesn't help with the beer in my hand every day, but you know.
You don't go any further than beer. You might go the way of certain other fallen soldiers.
Bitch, I don't even know how to get weed. Calm down. Can you imagine me on cocaine? Do you know how funny I would be?
Bro, Steve's out the window.
Live Steve update?
I love that guy. Yeah, he's walking around in my backyard right now. That's your Steve update.
Live Steve update. All right. How's he doing?
He's doing all right.
Have you seen him? Like, outside of today?
Yeah, I was about to say I saw him just now, but yeah, I've seen him. He's been around. There was a. Is there? I don't know if it's like a sickness they get. Is there like a thing where cats like lose their meow temporarily? Because this happened to both of my cats at some point. Well, I guess my current cat and my tragically probably past cat. They both at different intervals had like a couple days where their meow just didn't work right. I might be misremembering that it happened to Gabby. I know it happened to Steve though. He would like try to meow and just like little clicks would come out. It was really strange, but his meow is alive and well now.
There's a thing called cat laryngitis that they might have
Ah,
had.
so I guess Steve had cat laryngitis, but he's recovered swimmingly. Little fucking street rat out there running around getting laryngitis.
Either
Such a
that or
silly
they just don't
name.
want to meow around you anymore.
Yeah, no, because you would see him physically try to meow, and like little click noises would happen.
Hmm.
Not like big click, but like you could like something was trying to work at his throat, and the meow wasn't come out, and you would just hear like little. You probably didn't hear that because of noise cancellation, but you get it, like a little click.
No, I heard it.
Okay.
Yeah, the Discord's a piece of shit, but I can still hear noises that you make.
Sometimes you can't. Sometimes noise cancellation will be like, that's probably something you don't want to hear. It's like, no, I wouldn't have made that sound with my mouth if I didn't want people to hear it.
It's like Netflix asking if you're still watching. Bitch, of course I'm still watching. Calm down. You don't have to ask me after 3 episodes. You know all of your users are sitting for hours on end.
I don't know. Fucking billions of people, I'm sure, have woken up to that screen. So it's useful in that regard for not fucking sucking your bandwidth into a fucking black hole.
Bandwidth is not a real thing. What are you talking about?
I'm sorry?
That's a myth that the internet company tells you so you up your speeds.
Alex, I work fucking IT.
No, the fuck you don't. You're just a fucking liar.
The bandwidth is real.
What's
My
bandwidth?
my bosses who have fucking college educations in this shit talk about the bandwidth getting taken up.
Ooh, fancy pants over here. Fancy
Bandwidth is
pants
not
Rich
fake.
McGee over here.
It's like me saying
Ooh, I
Delaware
don't have
isn't
enough
real.
bandwidth.
Okay.
Motherfuckers taking all can't have shit with my on my internet.
I'm always tempted to drink bottles now. There's this one like every fucking like Opie and Anthony upload on YouTube has this thumbnail with like the same picture. And in the picture, Anthony Cumia has a beer and he's drinking it like he's got it like on the edge of his lip and he's drinking it like it's really goofy. And now anytime I drink from a bottle, I'm tempted to do it because it's just so silly.
What kind of shirt do you have on? What's on your shirt?
I literally don't even know what it says.
We're matching today, by the way.
There's like a city on it. I think it says words, but I don't know what they are.
We're matching. We both got gray on today.
Hell yeah, you got a better gray shirt than me though.
Yeah, but I have to stand up to show you. It's mimic you.
Yeah, stand up, show us.
It's
Oh,
mimic
you don't
you.
want people to see your fucking little baby legs?
I'm 5'5". Excuse you.
Wow, what a defense to having baby legs. I'm 5'5".
Fuck you.
I didn't realize you were that short, bro. We're gonna be looking like fucking.
I've
I'm
told
trying to
you.
think.
I've told you this before.
Alex is gonna be like down to my fucking tit. We're walking around together.
You're gonna be walking around
I walk,
to the fridge and back.
bro. I have my fucking step counts. I can show
But
you this shit. This
I'm
is
just gonna have that very subtly in the background of my apartment.
7,175 steps today. Let's go to the rest of the week. It's all mirrored and terribly, but it's like 9,000, 11,000, 9,000. I'm stepping, bro.
Yeah, but you should be hitting 10K a day every day.
Well, my goal is 9K, so that's the goal that JetBat said.
How you doing on that, by the way? We haven't had a weight loss update on this show in a while.
I mean, in terms of sticking to all of the things that JetBat sets for me every week, pretty bad. But but generally, I'm making somewhat healthier choices, and like my weight is down right now. This morning it was like 392, so I'm getting close to the lowest it's been so far was 389, and I'm getting close to getting back there. So we're on the path,
What
and
was your weight this morning?
that was when it was 392. It was 392 point something. Let me get the specific. 392.8, so almost 393, but I think it was 389.9 before was the lowest, so I'm getting close.
389.8 was the lowest it
Point
was
eight.
ever. But you are down 6 pounds since last week, though.
That's true. And I barely ate today, so if I do not eat these pork rinds next to me, which I'm not particularly craving them because they just were like given to me. They're not even that good of a brand. So I probably will not destroy the whole bag, in which case I'm looking good today.
By the way, you're 2 months in.
Yeah, and I know, great. I lost fucking 6 pounds in 2 months. How exciting. And I'm still fluctuating.
Yeah, but you're losing weight. That's the thing. Is like
Yeah, I'm losing weight and then I'm gaining it
now
back. And then
I'm
I'm
not
losing
I'm
that
not
weight that I
going to
gained back.
say a goddamn thing. Anything mean about your weight except you're fat. I'll just make fat jokes, but I'll never say anything like horribly mean unless your weight goes above 400, and then I'll be mean about it, and we're gonna have a little sit down talk. You could be
It hasn't been
399.9, and I won't say a word.
it hasn't been 400 in a minute. Even my big gain, I think it was like 399. The day that I ate like literally double the calories I was supposed to. That'd be a fun game. Let's pull up my fucking calorie tracker and look at the days where I had ridiculously over and talk about all the garbage I ate. That'd be pretty funny.
I mean,
Let's see. Where's the day that I went over? Okay, that one I didn't go over by much. Okay. Almost 5,000 calories over goal. Let's look at this day.
how the hell did you eat 5,000 calories?
I didn't, Alex. I ate 8,000 calories. It was 5,000 over my goal.
How the hell do you eat 8,000?
Because I'm very fat. Let's see. For breakfast.
Riely, elephants eat 8,000 calories a day.
Oh yeah, this is the day I bought like an absurd amount of chicken wings from the gas station. And also my mom got pizza. That's where most of it. And also I bought 2 pints of ice cream and ate both of them. If you couldn't tell, I was pretty depressed that day. But that was 5 days ago, and I'm down. So obviously I've been doing a lot better. I don't know why I decided that day I was just gonna choose violence and buy like fucking 87 chicken wings from the gas station. It wasn't 87, but like a lot of chicken wings from the gas station.
Riley, you realize that they recommend you do 2,000 a day for normal
No,
people.
it depends. Yeah, for normal people, but depending on BMI, there's like there's an amount of calories that you can eat without it being like over what you would naturally burn. And what the fatter you get, the higher that goes. So I think I can eat like because it's 3,200 is what my app says, but I have it set at a deficit. So I think it's actually like 3,700 that I could eat without being over the amount of calories I naturally burn just throughout a day.
8,000! Do you know how bad that is for you?
That's pretty bad.
Riley, that's probably like 10 times the amount of calories I bring in a day.
Well, that's bad for you for the other reason, because 8,000 divided by 10 is much less than 2,000.
It's a good day if I hit 2,000. I average about about 1,000 to 1,500.
That's not my normal day. It was a day I was depressed and fucking trying to fucking fill the
How do
hole
you
with
even
food,
eat
okay?
8,000 calories? Are you just sitting there like a cartoon with like a conveyor belt just bringing food to you 24/7? Are you just sitting there like, and it just throws it in your mouth and you just chomp down?
I ate 2 waffles, 2 cups of milk, 2 more cups of milk, a bowl of rice, some butter in the rice, 16 boneless chicken wings, 10 bone-in chicken wings, uh, 8 more boneless chicken wings that were tracked under a separate meal for some reason, 4 slices of pizza, some tortillas that I did just eat out of the fridge raw, and 2 pints of ice cream.
Jesus Christ. I'm gonna set a new limit. Nothing over 3,000.
Fuck off.
What's your limit right now?
My limit with a deficit set is like 3,200.
Drop it down to 3,000.
No. There's fucking science behind this shit. Get fucked. I'm losing weight.
I'm a scientist.
No, you are not.
I'll go online and get a silly little kid's degree that says I'm an honorary scientist. Fuck you. You can't take that.
I've only eaten 1,100 today. Yesterday I did not track fully. I ate 2,100 on the 22nd, 4,187 on the 21st. That was over. 2,950 20th. 7,888. No, we know about that one. 2,800. So it looks like I kind of averaged below 3,000 anyway. 2,300, 24, 23. 65. 3,039. Okay. Oh, okay. I can do easy math here. Yeah, I was right. It was like 32 something is how much I can eat.
Is that
And
like the 2,000 for normal people, or is that so you lose weight?
That's so I lose weight. If it was 2,000, the 2,000 for normal people is like 3,900 with how bad my BMI is.
What's your BMI, like 42?
I don't have the number, but I put it in the thing. It did some calculations, and this is the life I'm living. I mostly eat under 3,000 anyway, but
how tall are you?
It's good to. Don't fucking calculate my BMI.
How
Fuck
tall
off.
are you? You're like 6 something. You're like 6'2". And I don't have to ask for your weight because I just got it. 392.8. Yeah, like 40s. I'm not going to be mean and say what number 40 it is. 41, 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to say it's in the 40s.
You could say what it is.
49.1. I was trying to be nice.
4. At
You're
that point,
almost
you
to
just say
50 BMI. What? Okay, I'm making fun of you too much. All right, not that I'm gonna stop, but here I'm 5'5". My weight as of last time I am aware of it. So let's bump up to 220. Yours is 49.1. All right.
Okay.
If
Yours like
mine
fucking 27.
36.3 or
Okay.
36.6, which means I'm technically obese.
So true.
BMI of 30 or greater. See, I'll put my information out there. I have no problem doing it.
Oh, I forgot. I should probably mention how I got molested by my sleep paralysis demon.
Oh
Apparently.
shit! Is that the one tweet you sent out?
Wait, did you see this tweet?
Yes, I actually did see this one tweet.
Yeah, so I tweeted about how
Is it still
I
up
went
on
to
your page?
yeah, it's still up. So I went to bed wearing underwear, just underwear. I went to bed in my underwear. I woke up and I was naked, and I still haven't found the underwear. I don't know how this happened. I assume the underwear has been found by somebody else, and it's probably in the laundry. I don't think my underwear was stolen. But the fact that my underwear came off and went so far that I could not immediately find them. It's a little bit. Here's. I probably know what happens. If I really think back, maybe I shouldn't say this on air. Now that I start the sentence. But I think I have an idea of what might have happened. I just don't know how they got so far away that I couldn't find them.
Man, I can't navigate. There it is. I got it.
What? Because I tweet so much, you can't find my fucking tweets.
It took a fucking minute. Anyway.
I spend like all day on Twitter, bro.
Yeah, I'm
It's my
aware you
top
spend all
app.
day on fucking Twitter. We gotta get our hands on Sonichu medallions, Riley. We got to.
We do, we
I'll
do.
wear it loud and proud right here, buddy. Right here. I'll break the curse. Either that or I'll just slip it on the minute it touches my skin. I just go or 25 grams of cocaine just appear in the
I was about to say like you you like
just
lift your
covered head
blanket
to
to
toe
go,
in white face, but it's cocaine.
you lift your blanket to go to bed, and under your blanket is just like bags upon bags of cocaine that weren't there before.
The minute
It's
I
just like,
find it,
what the fuck?
there's
And then
someone
there's
knocking at the
cops.
door. Please open up. And I'm like, oh
They ran
god, get
down.
it off me,
They
bro.
ran
This
down
is
the door.
mine.
They did do that, by the way. I don't know if you heard about that part. They rammed down his fucking door.
Oh, but that was his favorite door.
Yeah, exactly. What the fuck? Yeah, they had a. I guess they had a search warrant. And he didn't let them in, so so they fucking busted the door down. It's funny the way that Nick handled this seems so antithetical to like all the legal advice he's ever given about being arrested by cops. It's unfortunate that he is not heeding his own word. Apparently, this one is kind of. I will give this one is funny. So apparently, this one is funny, but also it probably doesn't bode well for him legally. He demanded a copy of the search warrant, and they gave it to him, and then he threw it on the ground.
Oh god.
What?
I got these little bags under my eyes. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oof. Cheers to that.
So I'd say you're not looking good. We might have to send you to rehab. Eric July might have to send you to rehab.
It's not rehab. I don't have a fucking problem. I just like drinking alcohol.
Maybe you do have a problem, and you don't even know it.
Put your seat back up.
Don't worry
Mister,
about
I'm
what
gonna
I'm doing with my
slouch
seat.
down all the way back here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Hold on. Let me
I'll bring it
do the
back.
podcast at your same height, okay? There.
Welcome to the Detour Ahead podcast, everybody.
Should I go sit on the floor like Rach last week? It's not dark out, so it'll be awkward. I'm just reacting to a blank stream. But
That's I was about to say. That's only funny if there's a second person there. I'll sit like that when we do the live episode.
I have been thinking of how to do it, by the way.
We could just do it how you did it with Rach, except it's even easier because you don't have to be in a Discord call.
I have 2 cameras. I was thinking of setting up the 2 cameras and having us face each other.
Okay. That'd be interesting. That'd be good.
Because I thought about doing the 1 camera, but having us next to each other, and it really fucking bothers me to not look at someone when I'm talking to them.
Yeah,
which
you
is
know,
why
I thought about
like
that
this.
too.
That's why all last week I was turning to talk to Rach, then turning to talk to you.
I don't know if that's feasible with the mic setup, though, is it?
We put a microphone in the middle.
Yeah, but then one of us is talking into the front and the other one is talking into the back. I don't know if that's gonna work. Oh, it's a mic both sides, isn't it? I'm stupid and dumb.
I'll just put like one of those little sock thingies on it. It's not that big of a deal. I do think we have to face each other though. I cannot do an IRL podcast with someone to the right of or left.
I feel like
me.
we're kind of losing something of like the magic of having a live episode though if we're not like in the same frame together.
I mean, we have time to figure it out.
That's fair.
I mean, I do have 2 cameras though, so we'll figure it out. We'll make it work.
Maybe we could, if we set it up a certain way, like maybe just. It sucks that we don't edit. Is the thing. I guess you could edit a little bit if we needed to. The idea is like we could start in like the you and Rage position and like do the cold open like that and have like the live action like, hey, look, we're here together, and then just like turn the second camera on and get set up after.
I mean, that's not that hard to do. All I would have to do is just change it to where it's one of us. So it's just one camera going and we do the open. I pause the recording, switch over to the 2 camera setup, and then resume recording. You can edit on the fly. That's very easy to do.
That's fair. Oh yeah, you can pause. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
but,
OBS has a wonderful thing where you can pause the recording.
I know. I've recorded a 10-minute Let's Play where 5 out of the 10 minutes were 6 hours apart from each other.
Solid.
Sudden circumstances arose, and it took way longer than I was expecting. And I went back to my computer, and I'm like, "Hey guys, I'm back." That pause was 6 hours long. Oops, I don't remember what I'm doing here. We're talking all about this trip like it's gonna happen, but you've seen how retarded I am. I've never navigated an airport before. What's the over under? I mean, not even making it to that fucking plane.
You spent the money. You already paid for the tickets, which means all you have to do is ask somebody who looks like they work there, and they will direct you to where you need to go.
But I'm so bad with directions, bro. When I went to the flea market a couple weeks ago,
get me on the fucking phone then.
That's fair.
Put me on speaker. Don't do that because I'm 100%. If you are in an airport and you put me on speakerphone, I'm literally just gonna yell, "This guy's got a bomb! Everybody
detonate now! Detonate now!"
He's actually really skinny.
Stomach is just like a pile of C4.
This guy's actually skinny. He's got bombs under there. Don't believe him.
I'm like scared to release this episode now because we're saying this.
I mean, you could fat get up and they'll believe you.
I
mean,
I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, I figured you wouldn't do it.
Take my shirt off. Show you my tits.
What, like Vito did?
Yeah, exactly.
Imagine if the shadow behind Riely was just one of those shadow people and he just dies halfway through.
The fucking hat man. No, the shadow behind me is my mother, who Alex is gonna have to cut out of the fucking video because she walked in without knocking.
I mean, that's fine. I saw her walk in and we weren't talking about anything, so that can't be too hard to cut out.
Probably not.
But all you have to fucking do is just ask somebody for help.
No, I'll figure it out. But
excuse me, sir. Where is? Look at your phone for your plane ticket. That's probably gonna get emailed to you. Where is gate B? And they're gonna say, go that way. And then you look at the signs that are up there, and you're like, oh, A. Well, I wonder what comes after A. Maybe B. I don't know. Maybe watch some Sesame Street before you go on the plane or before you go to the airport, so you can learn your letters and numbers.
Yeah,
it goes
maybe.
A, B, C, gate D, and then
the story
E, F, G are on the other side.
It's fair. It's true.
I'm not helping you with the Cleveland airport, by the way. Once you get here, you got to figure it out yourself. I'll help you get here, but once you're here, no, you're on your own. I'll be waiting outside.
You son of a bitch. You don't want to meet me at the airport bar, grab a drink, and then
there is no airport bar.
There's no airport bar? The fuck kind of ramshackle operation are you running over at Cleveland
I'll take you to
International?
Grayton Road Tavern, which is 5 minutes down the road.
I guess I don't really need to go to a bar. I'm just saying, in the Florida airport that I've gone to has a bar, and I'm pretty sure the Massachusetts airport that I flew to also had a bar. So it's kind of weird to me that the Cleveland airport does not have a bar.
Not when you're picking somebody up.
Not at the fucking pickup line. But if you go into the airport...
I'm not going into the fucking airport. I'll take you to an actual... I'll take you somewhere nice.
I was doing a bit where I was making an excuse for you to come into the airport so you can help me get out.
Fuck you. No, you follow your own shit. I'll sit outside and wait.
Alex is out there for like 2 days.
You won't make it. You wouldn't make it in the airport 2 days.
But they have food in the airport.
Not after you get off.
They don't fucking pay attention to whether you're coming and going.
It's two separate parts of the airport.
Yeah, I just
There's arrivals and departures. Those are two separate buildings.
There's food and stuff at the arrivals.
No, there's not, because people don't want to eat at the
not
airport.
Not in Cleveland, maybe.
Yeah, when you arrive in Cleveland, you get the fuck off and you go home. Because nobody's coming here to visit. Because it's fucking Ohio.
Well, that all changes. I'll be the first guy to ever visit Ohio.
You hop off the plane, the party streamers and balloons get released. They're like, oh,
whoa!
We got a visitor!
Oh my god!
Oh, sir, what do you do? Do you have family in Ohio? You're like, no, I'm just visiting. They're like, oh my god. Oh my god? You're the first one.
This has never happened before.
Would you be concerned if I took you to a real authentic cornfield?
No, that'd be awesome.
Wait, really?
Yes. Is there a corn maze?
Ugh.
I could be the next corn maze guy. I can be the successor.
Like fat Michael Myers.
Yeah, fat Michael Myers. I was thinking an Asterios reference, but Michael Myers too.
No matter how fast you run, I'll always run slower than you.
Yeah.
I can maybe find a corn maze. It's middle of July, so maybe. Is that something you'd want to do?
I'm not super
Is a
concerned
corn
about you.
maze?
If it's easy to find a corn maze, I think it would be funny. But I'm not asking you to fucking go out of your way to locate a corn maze.
It's not hard. It's fucking everywhere.
You just mentioned a cornfield, and I was like, "Ooh, is there a corn maze in that cornfield?"
You've probably never even seen corn growing in real life before.
Probably not.
It's crazy. I see it. I've seen it so more times than I can count.
I haven't seen most food that grows. I have not seen it growing in real life. Really, there used to be a grapefruit tree in my backyard, so I've seen grapefruits growing. I've seen blueberries growing because I went on a field trip when I was a kid and we harvested fresh blueberries. It was sick. I ate both containers of blueberries I brought home like immediately.
By the way, I did lie to you. So here's 2, and here's 2 more. I did lie to you.
Oh
I snuck that second one past you.
Son of a bitch.
Did you not see me do the awkward exchange of like reach over here, bring it down and
I was
around?
not paying attention enough to notice
so I
that.
could easily. Did you think I was just drinking one this entire time?
I wasn't really paying attention to your drinking habits.
It's all right. My drinking habits are under control.
Okay.
Now, if I get a Sonic Shoe medallion, that 4 might become 8.
Yeah.
If you want to see me on the ground singing floor karaoke, send me a Sonic Shoe medallion, an authentic one. I need it blessed by Chris Chan herself.
Floor karaoke. We should do karaoke.
I've done karaoke once. I don't like crowds.
Oh, you fucking bitch. You coward.
I also got like very drunk and did it. So karaoke is like, I don't know about that.
Karaoke's fun.
I don't like singing in front of people. I have stage fright.
Don't be a little bitch. Or just watch me sing like a superstar and don't go up. Like a little bitch.
I'm a better singer than you, though. So
Okay.
I've got that trans girl range where I can go very high or very low.
What kind of singing have you done in your life?
In the car every day for the past 10 years.
Listen.
Trying to mimic the voices that I hear. So my range is pretty good.
Okay.
Tell me that's not good experience. Listening to music and trying to mimic the voices.
it's no several years of choir class and performing in several showcases, but like it's in there.
Fancy pants over here. I'm waiting for you to come out as gay and everybody just be like,
Yeah.
And you're like, what the fuck do you mean? Yeah. They're like, well, we kind of already knew. We were just waiting for you to like do the thing, you know?
I mean, by some people's definition, I'm bi because I wouldn't necessarily mind a trans girl.
Feet are feet, right?
Oh my fucking god.
Are you like so deep into the foot thing where you can tell a man's foot from a woman's foot?
Well, I mean, man feet are just like gross. They're always like hairy and fucking fat.
I feel like I could trip you up on this.
I mean, probably. I just feel like man feet always look more like worn. Probably because men do more shit than women, but they always look more
Because
like
men have jobs.
they always look like they've fought more battles.
Because people like you, they hide their feet.
True, true.
I'd show my feet, but I'd have to put a sensor over it. So
Did you ever hear about the time Mysterios deleted his Discord server because of feet pics?
no, I did not.
So, on an episode of Asterios' podcast, his girlfriend Sriracha did a bit where she did like this whole like silly rant about how nobody will ever get to see her delicious succulent toes. Like it was a funny bit. But then somebody in the loudest podcast Discord was like, I found these on her Instagram, and it was just like beach pictures where her feet were visible. And Asterios fucking deleted the server.
Okay, so I'm reading about the Nick Rekieta thing, by the way.
Yeah.
Just to loop back, you know. So, just to get it straight, so everybody here is on the same page, all right? Someone mailed Rekieta one of Chris Chan's real Sonichu medallions, right?
Yes.
With a letter saying a new host has been chosen. Nick put on the medallion and then became an alcoholic drug addict who goes to swinger bars and rambles about cheese pizza.
Does he ramble about cheese pizza?
Half of these tweets are about his ramblings about cheese pizza and drugs.
What is he saying about cheese pizza? What are Nick's hot takes on fucking cheese pizza that he's got to ramble about drunkenly?
Man, there's a video of the guys whose the husband whose wife got arrested with Nick Rekieta.
Aaron Steeltoe, yeah.
Yeah. Dame Pesos posted the moment the husband found out Nick Rekieta got his wife arrested.
I've seen that, yeah. No, that has to be edited.
Man, another tweet here is Nick Rekieta is the perfect example of when you stare into the abyss stares back at you.
I've seen that one too.
I'm sure you were all over stuff about Nick Rekieta all goddamn day.
It's so fucking tragic, bro. Like at the end of the day, like it's you can joke about anything. It's fun to joke about. There's plenty of good bits to be had, but man, is it fucking tragic.
This dude does not have the kind of money to fight a case like this either.
He's representing himself. Which he said you should never do at many occasions.
I mean, he's a smart man. I'd like to give him the benefit of the doubt here.
He's a smart man, and he is a lawyer, so he's doing better than most people who represent themselves. It's like the Phoenix Wright mission, where Phoenix Wright gets framed for murder, and he has to represent himself in court. It's a big moment for Nick Rekieta.
Imagine if they test it and it's all baby powder.
No, they tested it. It was all cocaine, and also there was some ketamine and some other stuff.
It's the Sonichu curse. We got to get some. We got to get our hands on one, Riely.
I feel like it's mean to say this, because I don't want to say it, but it's so funny. I feel bad, but it's so funny.
It's sad. I was never like I'm not a big fan of Rekieta.
There's something in particular I want to say, and it's not about Nick himself. It's about his wife. But oh my god, bro. Okay, I'm gonna say it because I've alluded to it too much. So apparently, according to police records that came out, I feel so bad because I know like the talking about the wife thing is bad, but like it's so stupid. So she apparently, when she got there and they booked her, she asked for her prescription meds to be brought there, and the cops went to go get her prescription meds, and there were illicit drugs in one of the animals that she asked them to go get. I know. I can see you like trying to hold the laugh. I can see like the smirk build.
Rough.
I know. That's tough times.
Did you see Trixie quote tweeted herself on the matter?
Yes, I replied to that tweet.
Oh, you did. See, the thing I can't get past is why do people think Dick Masterson would be a cow?
I don't know.
He's not a cow. If anything, he's like a wolf. Or what did the one furry who posts all the furry art on Twitter? What's his name? The one
that
who has
describes about 2,000 million people.
the one who called into the Dick Show multiple times and drew his hyena.
Okay.
Dick's like a hyena or a wolf, something fierce. Or a scavenger who picks off everybody else's shit. Not a cow.
Vito up until shockingly recently thought that he was Juju the cow. He just assumed they were talking about him because he's fat.
Yeah, like why would you? I don't understand. That doesn't even sound like Dick Masterson either.
Yeah, it's it's stupid Kiwi Farm shit. I hate that people fall for this shit. Like even the good one. Like I think the only person I can think of who's actively anti Dick Masterson, who's like funny and about it and actually makes some good jokes instead of just being a sanctimonious fucktard or being a Kiwi Farms person with no humor in their body, is Jesse PS. And even he apparently buys the fucking Juju the cow shit. It's so dumb.
You gotta like use your fucking brain on this thing. I know people on Kiwi forums don't really have them, but Jesus Christ, it's not that hard to figure out that it's not him.
I will say this is good, but somebody needs to steal this and send it to Vito because I think Vito needs this tool to counteract the "I suck cocks" clip. This is a good. There's an ISO that Jesse grabbed a Dick that he now plays whenever he talks about him, and I guess Dick was doing a bit, and it's him saying, "Man, I'm the gay Joker."
I'm still surprised they haven't pulled the one clip that Dame Pesos brought in, which is "I'm a fat idiot."
I'm a fat idiot and I eat poop or something.
Yeah, I don't know why nobody brought that back in.
Sorry, it was an honest mistake.
I want Dame Pesos to come back. I miss Dame Pesos.
I miss Dame Pesos. He's been tweeting about the Nick Rekieta stuff.
I'm well aware. I follow him.
Maybe he'll call in. I wonder if he was on the kill stream. They just had, or maybe still having, like a fucking 10-hour kill stream about Nick Rekieta. I wonder if Nick will call in if they're still going. He's out now.
Is he out?
Yeah, he got bailed. He's a free man now.
We need him. We need him to show up to Dick. We need it. Oh, he can't. He probably can't leave the state or the city.
He cannot leave the state now. But he posted. I think it was on Locals or so. It was some social media platform that wasn't Twitter, and I couldn't find. But
can you imagine if he goes on the Dick Show and just goes, "I'm ready to do the show."
What's up, buddy?
Can you imagine he gets out, he goes on the Dick Show to talk about it, and just snorts shit ton of cocaine. His face is white. And the first thing he says is, "At least it's not blackface."
That's pretty good.
See, this is why I drink, because I can come up with this shit on the fly, and it's funny.
I had to put more white on my face to counteract the blackface allegations.
Imagine he shows up to court. He's like, "Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna go to jail. I'll just probably kill myself in jail." And he becomes the blackface lawyer. Like he's representing himself, right? So there's Nick Rekieta here. He quickly puts blackface on, goes over here and goes, "My client."
It's so funny.
He shows up in blackface and he's like, he gets his wife to show up in blackface, and they do the blackface bit where they're like, "Well, you said that we were going to show up in blackface. I don't. Well, no, you said that we shouldn't do it. Well, you blackface me. Well, that one over there, he blackfaced me." What are you doing? Get off Twitter.
I'm trying to find the post that Nick Rekieta made when he got out. Oh, there it is. The header is "What's happening today?" and the body is "Just woke up. What's going on?"
I saw that.
I mean, now he's released a longer statement. It looks like. Apparently, he plans on doing shows again too. It looks like. So I'll read it real quick since I have it in front of me. About the news. So hey, obviously a lot has happened. I'm sorry, quote, for legal purposes, it must be reiterated that the sorry is for the disruption and is in no way related to any pending legal matters. That said, please realize that no one has the full story or picture on anything. It's possible no one ever will. Nothing reported is accurate, and that's not their fault. I've seen so many supportive messages. Thank you for that. I'll still be doing stuff. I'm home now. Stay tuned for show announcements and stuff here on Locals. Nick. So hey, the Nick and Dick show might be back on.
Is it sad that Rekieta Law posted on December 31st? And pinned it to his thing.
Yep,
Happy New Year's
sad.
Eve, everyone.
I read this one.
2024 promises to be a beautiful disaster.
Well, it sure does.
Don't make resolutions, set goals, pursue life, be ridiculous, and find joy. Life is a current, ride with it, or swim your own way. Just choose consciously. I'll be seeing you all there. Peace.
Well, he's riding that wave, and it's getting pretty fucking violent.
All right, I've drank a lot. We're gonna pause for a minute, and we're gonna be right back. All right.
Okay.
So, we're back. I 100% thought about coming back with like baby powder all over my fucking face. Just be like real hyper, like, all right, we're gonna do the show. Let's go. I thought it would be funny, and then like at the last second, I was just like, no, that's too much. That's too funny of a joke for this show.
It's too funny.
It's too funny of a joke. I don't think our audience would be able to handle something like that.
Okay. Sure. This is a weird excuse for I was too lazy to go to the room where the baby powder is.
I don't have baby powder. That's why I couldn't do it.
Shit.
I didn't want to admit that, but
You didn't want to admit that you don't have baby powder on hand. It's a tragedy.
Why do I need baby powder?
I don't know. I have it.
Because you're fat and you chafe.
Yeah, that's right.
You swing your arms like this, and under your arms just chafes.
My underarms don't usually chafe. For me, it's like the legs that chafe.
Inner thighs?
Inner thighs. And on bad days, balls. That really sucks.
My balls don't chafe. I don't know what you're talking about.
You've never had your balls chafe?
No, it's my inner thighs.
Sometimes my balls will just be hanging in a particular way, and like maybe they're in between my inner thighs, so they get chafed instead of the inner thighs.
Just get rid of them.
Yeah, just cut them off. Just become a woman.
Yeah,
it'd be a lot easier.
It's a lot easier. It's more fun. You get to wake up every day and think about what you're gonna wear, what you're gonna do every single day. As a man, you wake up, you throw a t-shirt, shorts on, you're good to go.
So before I forget again, here's the story I wanted to tell 45 minutes ago before Alex interrupted me 7 times and I forgot what I was going to say. So when I went to the flea market a couple weeks ago. This is the story to give you perspective on how fucked I might be at the airport. I went to the flea market a couple weeks ago.
Oh, right, we're
And
back to
I
this.
Yeah, I went to the flea market a couple weeks ago, and I went to a like a stand where they sell like apparently flea markets just have carnival food, which is something I didn't know until recently. So it's your classic like carnival food pop up. It's like get your lemonade and your a bunch of the insert seven various fried snack foods that you wouldn't usually fry. And I got like some fried Oreos and like a drink. And they tried to swipe my card and it wouldn't work. I guess like the strip on my card is fucked, which is fine in 9 places out of 10 because people use the chip and the tap now. But because it was a little carnival pop up, he only had like a little swiper that was plugged into his phone. So he couldn't get my card to work. And I didn't have any cash on me. So he let me keep the food and he told me where the ATM was and he just trusted me to go get it, which legend. But he told me where the ATM was. He gave me instructions, and I could not even begin to find the ATM. And I had to ask 3 other people for directions before I found the ATM.
Haven't you told this story already?
Maybe, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know if I've told that part that it took me 4 separate people giving me directions to find the fucking ATM.
See, the nice thing about the airports is if you look up at the signs, they
There's signs,
say
yeah.
A this way, B that way, C go this way. It's very self-explanatory.
It's just scary, okay? It's weird because I've never paid attention. Like I've always been with like a higher
Well,
adult,
take a trip over there.
just for fun, just to
Yeah.
to check out the lay of the land.
Yeah, like a mock flight. Go fly somewhere fun.
Mock flight. I go to an airport gate, like I go through the whole process and I walk out to get on the plane and it's like one of those little like merry-go-rounds that you find at the mall that's a little plane. What are you reading?
I was looking at Twitter to see if there was anything funny in the first like 5 things that I could bring on the show,
That's fair. That's fair.
but there's nothing good on Twitter right now. So
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm sure your
my
Twitter
whole
is
For You
all
page is just Nick Rekieta and
Nick
Dick
Rekieta, Nick
Masterson right
Rekieta, Nick
now.
Rekieta. Yeah. Dick's gonna need a bigger broom, man.
A what?
A bigger broom.
Why?
That's how it got reported. The first person to report Nick's arrest to Dick said because he was like running around on Twitter defending Nick incessantly for 2 days before this happened. And then this guy tweets to him the arrest report, and the caption is like, "You're gonna need a bigger broom for all this sweeping you're about to have to do."
Oh.
And then and then Dick quote tweeted him and said, "Okay, you guys were right. Fuck."
See, it's sad when Kiwi Farms is now.
It's very sad when Kiwi Farms is right.
It's ridiculous.
Because they're wrong so much of the time that it'll happen, and it's like, oh, I didn't think that was happening because Kiwi Farms is retarded. How unfortunate. Although, like, you could see it. Like, the pictures were bad. Somehow he looks better in his mugshot than he's looked in any other picture people have shared for like the past 2 years.
Yeah, it's rough to hear someone like that go down this way,
I know.
but
I still have hope that it'll be fine. I doubt they're gonna throw the book at him all the way. No priors. He's a lawyer.
I mean
He'll be
yeah,
okay.
that makes sense. Oh no, I'm going, aren't I? Am I dying?
What, you're going? Oh no, you're not. You're kind of like your camera's starting to like lag a little bit, but you're still
Sputter a
here.
little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll be okay. We'll be all right. we're at like an hour. I'm running out of juice a little bit.
Are we just gonna end it now and make this the fucking Nick Rekieta episode? I was hoping we'd think at least one more thing to talk about.
Nothing else interesting happened. It's the
It's a little hard when the most interesting thing in the world happens, that being like a live streamer you followed for years who you thought was like this nice little conservative Christian lawyer man, fucking getting arrested for having 25 grams of cocaine in his house.
Yeah,
And
there's
also his
nothing
wife
else
and-
interesting for us to talk about.
And also
Or
his
next
wife
week-
and their hot wife who's married to another broadcaster.
Next week, though, I'm going to the convention, so we're going to talk about that.
Ooh.
I also might have stories on what I do with my sister this weekend. So
many big adventures.
because she's going to be here in about... She's going to be arriving at my parents' in about half hour. 30, 40 minutes, so I'm kind of want to go over there. Really piss my parents off. But I go over there, hype the shit out of the dog, and then right when he finally calms down after like 20 minutes, my sister walks in and re-hypes them all up. It's such a piece of shit move, but I think it'd be funny. So, I do have that this weekend. I got a 3-day weekend this week. Are you off Monday?
Nope.
You have to work on Memorial Day?
I sure do.
Man, go talk to your boss and be like, "Why do you hate all veterans?" And then put the phone up to him and be like, "Can you? Why do you hate all veterans?"
I should like submit a call out for Monday and just make the comment like my grandfather died in the war or something, and if they don't excuse the hours, just like chew them out. Like, how could you do this to me?
We're a big military family.
My grandfather was in the military. He didn't die in the military, but he was in the military.
Which one?
Air Force, I believe.
Okay. I think I have a cousin. I have a cousin in the Air Force. I'm not sure what. He's pretty high up there, but that's about all I know. I believe my grandfather, who, the one that passed last year, was in Navy Reserves, I believe. I might be wrong on that one, but
bro, what the fuck? You did lose a dude.
Yeah.
The fucking Riely cinematic universe grandparent curse is real.
I mean, he was 95 years old.
Yeah, obviously grandparents die because they're old. But the fact that like in the past like year and a half, like me and like 6 of my other internet friends have lost a grandparent.
I still got 2 left. I'm good. I'm chilling. I got 50% of my grandparents left. That's more than a lot of other people can say. So
that's fair. I lost them all. They're done. I had 2. Lost one in 2012. Lost the other one last year.
No, you have 4 grandparents.
The other ones were dead before I was born.
That's rough. I had all 4. I grew up with them all. I got to know everybody. It was rough with grandpa, but I'm all right. It was time.
You know, my dad's side of the family has like a concerning history with lung cancer, which is why it really makes me upset that my father still smokes. But you know, you win some, you lose some. You can only do so much convincing of a person when you're not in the same room.
Yeah. But my camera's cutting out. I think we gotta call it. It's not cutting out, but it's not on time.
It's not on point. It's doing silly stuff.
It's doing wonky things. So I think I don't want my voice to cut out. We've been good so far. I have a feeling the camera going is
no?
Huh?
That isn't the case on OBS though, right? Like that should be smooth because it's not a connection. It's
No,
just a
OBS is
straight
fine.
feed. Oh wait, OBS you're recording. You can't use the camera on both at the same. I'm stupid. Never mind.
I don't know. It's whatever. Anyway, patreon.com/detour ahead, everybody. Go check it out. Go give us money. Let's do a little. I haven't checked on the Patreon in a while. I've been plugging it lately. I doubt there's any money on there, but if there is, let's double check that shit real quick. And there's no money in here. Anyway, thank you everybody so much for watching.
I'd say go and donate to the Patreon, but like maybe you just got to give it to Nick Rekieta's locals instead. He might need it more than us.
I don't know what his tag is though. We'll plug it.
It's probably linked directly in his Twitter bio. So let's see. It is rekietalaw.locals.com.
There you go. First part. Join the Rekieta Law community. Become a part of the movement. There you go.
Yes, become a part of the movement to free my man.
I wonder if we're gonna get. You know how we got like Asterios Aid 1 and 2 for the lawsuit?
Oh, we get Rekieta Aid.
Rekieta Aid. He won't show up on any of the songs, but I'd still think that would be a funny idea.
You don't think Nick would do a song?
I feel like he's got nothing left to lose at this point.
I don't know. I feel like he would make an appearance like Asterios did, where just like at the beginning of the album, he's like, "Thank you for buying my album."
Anyway,
it's me, Asterios.
Go support our Minnesota lawyer over at rekietalaw.locals.com. Help him get out of these drug charges that he's not guilty of.
Yeah, definitely not any of it's true.
No, it's all fake.
All fake.
All fake news. All right, patreon.com/detour ahead. Thank you everybody so much for watching/listening.
Goodbye.